Hi there, this is Dr. Avery, and welcome to Beef of the Week, Chicken Edition. So, about 2 months ago, I'm having like chest pains and stuff, right? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but doctor, you hardly have any of the risks factors at all. You're in such good shape. I mean, if round counts. And that's cool and stuff. So I go in though, because I'm kind of freaked out, because I'm like, wow, I kind of have all of the factors, I go to the doctor and my cholesterol comes back, because I can't believe it's not butter. And so, they're a little worried. They hooked me up with one of these treadmills, right? And they got me walking on the treadmill, because we're worried, maybe I'm having heart attacks, right? And so I'm kind of freaked out about this, because, I don't want to be having heart attacks yet. So I go and I'm walking on the treadmill, and I got the doctor like trying to talk me out of it the whole time. The whole time they're like, okay, so we just need you to go for as long as you can, and if at any moment this starts to feel unnatural, well, you could just go ahead and stop. Just any time, just stop. Let us know and we'll stop. The whole time they're telling me to stop. They're like, we want to get to we want you to go for as long as you can. Now stop as soon as you want to. And once it feels not natural, that's what they say to me. Once it feels unnatural. Like, yeah, I don't know if you can tell by looking at my 330-pound frame, but I'm not exactly running the Ironman every year here. I'm not, no part of walking on an inclined treadmill is exactly natural, right? So, it's a real ego boost to have the doctor, you have the cardiologist, no less, sitting there while I'm strapped up to this EKG. I got all this stuff on me, and I'm trying to walk the treadmill, and I'm going and going. I could keep going for as long as I need to. And I'm not in that bad a shape, and they're like, okay, just anytime it feels uncomfortable, just stop. And so finally I'm like, okay, fuck it. If you got what you need, I'm done. So I quit, and they take a look at my thing, and they go, it's everything's fine. It'll be $1,400. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. $1,400 to, man, I'm glad I have insurance. That's going to come to an end soon enough. So I had to make sure to get the cardiologist stuff out of the way. And I'm thinking, well, how do I celebrate that obviously the healthy lifestyle choices I've made, have led to this. And well, now we'll get to that in a minute. Fuck it, we're just gonna roll with it. I try to do it all in one take, man, and sometimes it's just not as smooth as it could be. So, I decided it's time to start eating healthier, right? So I go and I get myself this, the carrot juice, right? A 64-ounce jug of carrot juice, because fucking carrots are healthy, right? I mean, Bugs Bunny, he's seems to be in good shape, but always outwitting that Elmer Fudd guy, so I figure, alright, carrot juice, that'll be a good snack to hold me over. I look at this thing, this 64-ounce jug of carrot juice I'm kind of sipping on throughout the day. 70 calories per serving, which I guess doesn't sound like a lot till you realize there's 8 calories, or there's 8 servings in there. And I took a look at it, and all told, I'm going to mess up the math, but it's like 560 calories. And so I'm thinking, holy shit, 560 calories in carrot juice? Are you kidding me? And I'm looking at it, it's not like sweetened carrot juice. It's just, like Odwalla bullshit. This is like, it's fresh pressed, and there's no, I don't know. It's fucking hippie food, right? It's organic and all that happy horse shit. And so I decided that I needed to try to be healthier. So I found something that had fewer calories than a 64-ounce jug of carrot juice, and what I came across, conveniently 20 calories fewer, is the KFC Double Down chicken sandwich. Yes, fewer calories than carrot juice. That should be the fucking tagline. So we're gonna go ahead, and I just want to walk you through the experience of the Double Down, because wow, what a fucking monster this thing is. Let's get this into the camera. All right, so. Okay, I can't even, seriously, as bad as that looks on the camera, it looks just that bad in real life. There's just, nothing has ever been that ugly and edible. I mean, they serve it to you on paper. I guess hoping that some of the nutritional value of the paper is going to rub off onto the sandwich. So, I've got this, so I figure, right here, right now, for all of you, and anybody that was ever curious as to what is a Double Down, how is it, and I'm going to show you. In fact, we're going to unwrap this all the way. And there's nothing I hate more than greasy fingers. So this is just I'm sacrificing for you, the imaginary viewer, right now. And that's it, man. Look at that. Look, it's 2 pieces of chicken with some cheese on it and some kind of bacon, and they call it Colonel sauce, which I don't know. That's kind of scary all on its own, but we'll leave that be. We're just going to go with it. And so I'm gonna right now, and I hate eating in front of people, but I'm gonna do it here. I'm sacrificing, putting myself on the line. But then again, it's more healthy than carrot juice. There's fewer calories in this. So I gotta zoom this out, because this stupid thing sucks. Boom, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna zoom this out. Here we are. I'm gonna take a bite of this insane fucking sandwich. I didn't even give you a place to start. It's so asymmetrical. Oh, okay. Fuck, I should have got a napkin. Do we have napkins? Thank you. Alright, it's exactly what it looks. It's like eating a fistful of chicken. Which, oddly enough, sounds like a Clint Eastwood movie. Oh, a little salty. That's the first thing you're going to notice. Biting into this amazing piece of Western decadence called the Double Down. The sodium is through the roof, and let me tell you, when it comes to high quality sodium, I don't know how they do. This is the saltiest thing I've ever tasted, man. This is so salty. It's amazingly salty. Which whatever. So that's the Double Down, man. It's really salty, and man, I gotta tell you, they're better warm. It's not as dry as I would have expected it to be. And it's kind of interesting to think of how they cook it, though. Because it's greasy, but it's not as greasy. I was thinking it was going to be like the bacon explosion, where it's just like a pool of grease with grease in it. Like different densities of grease, because there's so much. It's not like that too much, but it's broasted. And for those of you at home that don't know what broasted is, what this is they decided that it wasn't enough just to deep fry it, not enough just to submerge it in oil. They had to put it in a pressure cooker so that they could push as much fucking grease into the chicken as humanly possible. I mean, so it's just it's like Superman making the diamond out of the coal, except with chicken and grease. They're taking the grease and the chicken, boom, diamond. And then you've got the Double Down, which is 2 of those. But again, still, and this is the important thing to take away from all of this. For as bad as I'm sure the Double Down is for you, it's still healthier for you than 64 ounces of carrot juice.